No, baby, bring it up. Come on, come on. Hey, you need to quit with them Birdman hands, right? You ain't up to no good over there with them on.
Man, you know I had to do it to him.
What's the deal, y'all? You already know what the deal is. My name is Dom.
My name is Isaac.
And this is Streetball, Season 2, Episode 16. Now, we had a lot of stuff happen this week. Last week, our first live reaction to an NBA game, which was the in-season tournament Final Four between Indiana and Milwaukee. But you already know what we're talking about. Out the gates. Lake Show, baby.
Man.
Went all the way. Went all the way. Hey, but before we start, make sure you guys like and subscribe to the Balls Like Podcast Network channel. Turn your notifications and ring that bell. Now, we ready, man. This is easy money. We've been talking about this for a while. The Lakers win a championship, in-season tournament, convincing style, win both Final Four games by at least 15, including a 40-point blowout of the New Orleans Pelicans. LeBron wins MVP, and AD goes off for 40 and 20 in the championship game, bro.
If you got LeBron James and Anthony Davis going for 40 and 20, that's tough to beat. They could damn near beat anybody playing like that if AD plays like that.
Nah, man, you can't beat it. Honestly, like this is what we've been waiting for. Which brings me to one of my points that I'll probably bring up after we have a reaction to this. But from wire to wire, in just about every game in this tournament, besides versus the Suns in that first in-season tournament playoff game, we've been in the lead in all of these games. Which begs the question: no matter where we finish in the regular season, if we make it into the playoffs, like, is this what the Lakers are going to be? Like a prime time team? Like, are we gonna be the team to be reckoned with, no matter if we're the 7th seed, or the 2nd seed, or the 3rd seed? You know what I mean? Like, is this the team that's gonna give everybody problems in the playoffs, no matter what, because of experiences like this? What do you think?
Yeah, for sure. I think so. Even if they slip their way in the 7th seed, whatever. I think they got the pieces to activate, bro. But I don't know, man. They're so wishy-washy, and AD has to stay healthy. If they're healthy, I believe, but we got to get there.
I mean, you see dominant performances like this. Now they got a good draw. Let's not get ahead of it. Their hardest game was the first one against the Phoenix Suns with no Bradley Beal at home, and we barely won that game by 4. Then we proceeded to play against the New Orleans Pelicans, who up and coming, but not great yet. And then a hungry Indiana Pacers team, which, the lowest payroll in the league. Like, you got a good draw here. Let's not get away from that. But I think you really can take away a lot from how AD and LeBron and Austin Reeves performing in these moments. Like, you still don't have your team gelled. Like Jared Vanderbilt, Rui Hachimura, Torian Prince, guys like that are still trying to settle in and find their role. But we haven't even seen Gabe Vincent this year, probably since the first game. So,
right. That's a big tough piece too.
Yeah, so you still are seeing this Laker team forming, but like you could see how dangerous they can be. But also, like you said, how wishy-washy they can be. Last night, we go into Dallas. Dallas is missing Kyrie Irving, and we lose in a back-and-forth game. We should win games like that if we're really supposed to be taken seriously. But
yeah,
a lot to be seen in this season left.
You know what's crazy?
What's that?
They caused Halliburton to 3 turnovers, bro. That could have been it right there. 3 TOs.
That's what happens when you actually play defense, man. We play defense half the time. When we do that, we're scary. But I think this is a good momentum for the Lakers regardless. All right. Other in-season tournament headlines. First off, we got the first ever in-season tournament all-tournament team, which headlined by obviously LeBron, AD. Then you got Giannis, Kevin Durant, topped off by Tyrese Halliburton. What do you think about this team? And were there any snubs you feel like somebody that should have been in here that's not?
Nah, all these guys are big dogs. And Halliburton earned his spot. That's the one person on here that really, just took this shit. He went crazy. We saw what he did. I mean, I think this is fair. This is a fair list right here. What do you think?
Only one thing I would say. Us being tournament operators, when I'm picking an all tournament team, it's not just about how good you are as a player, but it's also about how good your team is. So we see one Final Four team omitted here, the New Orleans Pelicans. Don't have an all tournament team selection. I I can understand because guys like Zion sputtered out in the last two games, but I still feel like you got to put them into more consideration. Like KD's team was a wild card team. It's not like they made it in there. They were the number one seed or anything like that. Like, and he did pretty good, but I feel like you really got to take the final four teams more into consideration here, just like you did with the other four picks. You know what I mean?
Yeah, that's fair. That's fair.
Yeah.
Although, but he might have got it. Somebody for the Pelicans might have got it, but Halliburton performed so well that spot was taken. That last spot.
No, but Halliburton made it to the finals, so you got to put him in there. And then even Giannis is killed. You're not going to put Dame in there because he has some up
Yeah,
and down
two
games.
Lakers.
Yeah, but
I mean, you got to set the narrative for LeBron. LeBron's going to be in there regardless. Like,
yeah,
that's just his legacy.
and then AD went 40 and 20 in the championship game. You're not going to put him in there.
You don't want to disrespect AD either. Maybe that was it. Maybe they had to do it. It was just a business call.
All in all, though, I like the team. I just the KD selection is probably a legacy selection more so than anything, but it is what it is. Like you gotta like. Besides that, I have no problem with it. All right, one other important thing that happened on Saturday. Past 2 years, we've been having um, these primetime Saturday games when the NFL and college football season is winding down, which the IST championship fell under that, being on the Saturday night on ABC, and they trumped the average viewership by 64% during the in-season tournament championship game, including a peak of almost 6 million viewers at one point in the game. Yeah, so like obviously we have a lot of interest in this in-season tournament championship, even with the Indiana Pacers being one of the teams in the finals. Overall, what do you think that the in-season tournament accomplished from a exposure perspective for the league? What do you think?
I think it worked out perfectly. I think it was a perfect time to start it, especially having LeBron James in the L. So I think that helps viewership and like helps build the brand quicker. But yeah, I think it worked out. I think it was dope, bro. Regardless, people are gonna watch it. It's LeBron James. You got to appreciate greatness. Like, you gotta watch it.
Nah, man, no question. I think it wasn't. I don't think it was perfect overall. Like the bright ass courts and everything could have done better with that. But I feel like that was a last second project that they just had to do. But they really treated it like it was something different. Like it wasn't just a part of the season. They tried to make it seem like it stood out. And all in all, you roll the dice and you get the perfect team to win. Like, let's be real. Like, there's better teams in the NBA than the Lakers. But who else would you want to win besides LeBron and AD or KD or Luka and Kyrie? Somebody who's
I want to see
the
a face of the league.
Yeah. So even though there's an underdog in the championship that you didn't expect, a new star rose up in the in-season tournament, Tyrese Halliburton, and then you have the usual suspects in the championship winning it. I don't think you could have wrote it up any better. Like you built up a new property in Indianapolis with Tyrese Halliburton.
You know what makes it so sick?
What's that?
You called it out last episode. Aren't they hanging a banner? They get a banner.
Yeah. The Lakers are going to hang a banner for the in-season tournament championship on December 18th.
That's always going to be up there. That's dope.
Which really sets the standard because the Lakers don't hang a banner for anything besides NBA championships. So all in all, this was a great move by the NBA, and I can't wait to see how they're gonna improve it next year. Feel me?
Yeah. No, the whole deal was sick. I love it.
All right.
We need to see better courts, though. We need to see better courts. Better courts.
I'm sure they'll get it down, though. It's the NBA. All right. Okay. Other IST news. Dame takes exception to Tyrese Halliburton mocking Dame time after his game-clinching shot versus the Bucks. Now, Dame's reaction is not really crazy. Like, it's not like, oh, he's stupid, but he said he's not mad at it, but he should remain to be humble. What do you think about Dame's reaction to Halliburton mocking him after hitting the shot?
I think it was a good response. I mean, it made sense. I mean, he said shit. It's gonna happen. They're gonna do it back to me. If I get got, probably gonna talk shit, but be careful what you wish for.
Nah, man. Hey, it's part of the game, bro. Halliburton's
Yeah.
coming up. He taking
Hey, but
everybody.
nah, he took his lunch money.
For sure, he did.
Sure.
Absolutely. He said, "What time was it?
I think we got the video.
We do.
So we can hear it.
We do.
As a kid, you know, when you dish it out, you got to be willing to take it. And for as many times as I've done it to people, you know, I can't be upset when somebody else does it. You know what I mean? I think that's also a sign of respect and acknowledgement for, you know, knowing my history and knowing what I do. And, you know, I didn't mind it. Was what it was. I've also known that, you know, when you having your moment, it's important to be careful and to be humble when you having your moments, because you just never know how the tables turn and when they're going to turn. So I respected it. You know, I didn't think we shook hands after the game, and
Yeah, it's fair. It's a fair
real,
statement.
real recognize real, man. Real recognize real. I respect the response, and he wasn't up in arms.
I want
What's
to see
up?
the next matchup, though. I do want to see the next matchup when they play again. I want to see what Dame's going to do. Dame might spaz out.
Hey, you might have to, man. Might have to show the young buck what it is and remind them who Dame is. But hey, I can't wait for that matchup. Next one that came out of the IST, which probably the most important one, probably the one that caused the most waves and is still being talked about today. Concerns over Zion's weight are renewed after he looks, quote unquote, out of breath during the IST semis. And out of breath is an understatement. You and D were texting each other the other day, and D was like, "Man, hey, he looks like a seasoned linebacker out there." And I was like, "He looks like me at men's league, bro."
It's crazy because he's always looked that way, even in high school, and he's jumped out the gym. He's a freak of nature.
I feel like it's getting worse though. Like he didn't have the gut like he does now. He got a guy, like he's out there, bro.
Hey, no, this picture had me dead. He needs to stop pulling up to Wendy's, man. Zion, stop eating Wendy's, bro. Get a chef, hire a chef,
or have somebody go pick it up for you, bro. It's DoorDash or something.
He for sure got. What do you think he got? What do you think he ordered at Wendy's,
bro? Man? He got 3 Baconators with
Baconators,
and a baked potato, all that with the sour cream and chives and bacon. You know we got all that. Hey, Zion ain't holding back, and Stephen A's not holding back either. We got a video of Stephen A talking about his weight issues.
Yeah, shit.
It is shameful. You got chefs in New Orleans. I'm not exaggerating. I'm quoting people. You got chefs in New Orleans who love him. They're looking for him. Every chef there wants to meet him because they know he'll show up to their restaurant. The word out on Zion Williamson is that he'll eat the table. I'm quoting. He'll eat the table. What in the hell is going on with Zion Williamson? If Zion Williamson...
Oh, my God. He will eat the table?
Bro, Shannon Sharp wanted to laugh so bad right there, but he had to stay serious, bro.
They said he would eat the table?
Bro, that's bad. Like now, you know as well as I know. Some of these rumors that people hear aren't all the way true, but still, there's truth to a lot of that. Like Zion, you see him at Wendy's taking a selfie, all that stuff. And
like, why are you at Wendy's, bro?
But at the end of the day, you can't talk about, like, it's not just the weight, it's not just the eating, it's also his personal life, all those things. He's got to grow up in order to be this player that he needs to be for the New Orleans Pelicans, or maybe for someone else. Because the one thing I've been hearing on the radio a lot is you talk about Ja, Zion, all these people. Like, these guys think that just because they're so great, they're going to have as many chances as they want. And that's not how the league works. You and I both know we've seen so many talented guys not make it because of their off the court issues.
Oh, for sure.
Like
and everybody's replaceable.
Exactly. It don't matter how good you are, bro. You could, like, they'll take the guy that's a little less talented with no baggage, playing simple. You know what I mean? And in the case of Zion, he'll probably get a million chances, but it won't be for max. Like,
It's fair.
it
He's
won't
messing up
be,
millions of dollars.
exactly. Like,
It's crazy.
yeah, yeah.
It's crazy. I mean, if you think about it, though, that's a long ass court. Like, he's doing solid for how hefty he is. He's actually doing pretty solid.
Man, I hate you.
But
Chris.
I mean, you know, we're gonna find any
man,
shit to talk.
He's making a max deal, which his max deal is a lot of his money is based on how much he weighs. And I'm not playing on that. I'm serious. That he has regular weigh-ins, and it affects how much he gets paid. When you got that going on, then that's how you know that it's serious. And this guy really has a problem.
And he's been injured.
Yeah.
And everybody was talking about you're injured because you need to lose weight. They were blaming it on the weight. I mean, which makes sense.
It makes a lot of sense. Makes a lot of sense.
Hey, imagine they do the weigh-ins UFC style.
Oh my gosh. Yeah.
Zion.
Yeah. And he just got the drawers on and he got the gut hanging out. Crazy. All right. All right, man. Hey, all right, this isn't an IST headline, but we're so frazzled about this, we just threw it in here. Draymond gets ejected once again for some crazy
gosh. This is the worst.
Let's see the replay. This is definitely the worst that I've seen. I just don't understand this. Do we got the clip?
NBA. Yeah,
we got the clip.
Up his third foul. And now Green runs over Nurkic, and he'll be called.
And he's acting like he didn't do shit. Oh my God. What is that?
Well, that's going to be a flagrant. And now they're going to just try to decide if they think it was excessive.
Was it excessive?
Draymond Green is out.
He's crazy.
I've seen this. So what do we think about this? Obviously, he needs help. Something's going on.
He has anger issues, bro, and I think he has so much passion, and this is why his teammates love him. He has too much passion. I think he needs to relax, but like he's just one of those guys, bro. He's just a maniac. He's just missing screws, and it's okay.
Let's just keep it a buck right now. Something's going on in his life. Shorty stepped out on him, or somebody said something to him. Or hopefully it's not something bleak like somebody passed away in his family or something like that. But this isn't normal. Like, this isn't just passion. Like you just turned around and punched somebody in their face. Now, clearly you weren't trying to do that, but like you felt him tapping
his arms.
Yeah.
He wanted to hit him. But he wanted it to look like it wasn't on purpose.
We need to hit some therapy sessions, Draymond. I think it's time, man.
That's exactly what he needs, some therapy.
I think it's time, bro.
What was the last? Wait, what was the last time? What's the last thing he did?
Yeah, Rudy Gobert.
Whoa, wait, that was the last ejection. What was the ejection before that? He had 3 ejections.
Yeah, he got in ejection. He got in a spat with somebody. Like he was arguing with somebody. I don't remember, but he didn't hit anybody. But it was just an ejection.
He's one of those players, after this especially, he's one of those players like I'd honestly be scared to play against because I'm not trying to get punched in the face.
Nah, I feel you.
In public.
I totally feel
on
you,
national TV, on TV, like you're missing screws. Like I would just leave that alone. Like this dude's amazing. We didn't see him knock out Jordan Poole in practice, so he's capable.
Oh, he's definitely capable.
I saw a clip the other day. I saw a clip. He was walking towards the bench like fast. Or no. He was sitting on the bench, and I think it was one of his teammates walking up to him. And he stood up quick, and they flinched. They went like, "Oh, hell no!" Got to watch out for that one.
Man, hey, prayers to all parties involved. We hope you get the help you need, Draymond. You're one of my favorite players in the league, but this got to stop. It's got to stop, bro. Can't keep doing this, or else he's gonna be in the NBA retirement home real quick. All right. All right. Other NBA news. One thing that most franchises have, but the Bulls didn't have until this year. The Bulls are set to start a Ring of Honor where they honor all their best players and teams in franchise history. And they started this year. MJ, obviously, leads the inaugural class. You got Michael Jordan, Scottie Pippen, Dennis Rodman, and the entire 95-96 Bulls team that went 72-10 and won the NBA title. You also have other ones like Phil Jackson, Tony Kukoc, other guys like that are going to be a part of this inaugural Ring of Honor inductee. How do you feel about this? So obviously a long time coming.
Legendary run.
I think this is a cry to stay relevant, to be honest. Why do it right now? We're trash. We're not good.
Yeah.
Haven't been relevant for 20 plus years. You just try. This is a cry for relevance. I'm just saying, but it's still pretty cool. I'm not gonna lie to you.
Yeah. I think I'd agree. It's a cry for relevance, but it's dope.
I think that you're put into the eyes. I think it's really cool for the guys that don't really get celebrated in the public eye for the Bulls, like Artis Gilmore, and I think Tex Winter's on there, and you got Tony Kukoc, people like that who were holding the Chicago Bulls franchise down before and when MJ was out in between those stints. You know what I mean? Scottie Pippen, Dennis Rodman, obviously, and Phil Jackson are the obvious choices here. But I'm really looking forward to them honoring the other guys. It seems like they're going to do a couple of events throughout the games in January, so everybody will get their due diligence. They're not just going to do all 13 at the same time. So I'm really looking forward to seeing how this goes.
Yeah, no, this is going to be where D Rose at, man?
D Rose will be there one day, but he's still playing, so they can't do it. But he'll be there one day for sure. All right. Lastly, man, I was looking at this the other day, NBA news. NBA drops a new Christmas Day marketing campaign, the Get to the Game, and I really like this one. We're going to talk about it after we watch it. Play the video.
Santa?
Hope you enjoy the games! There you go in. Brunson. KD. I got you, bro.
Best Christmas ever.
Merry Christmas. Enjoy the day, all right? Merry Christmas, bro.
That's a dope ass commercial. And you know what I love about it? The audio when Joel Embiid is screaming, like you recognize those sounds, like it's the NBA's sounds.
I really like this one, man. I think this is right up to the one where they had all the guys shooting with the bells on the nets. You know, they're doing the Christmas sounds. They had all of them standing next to each other hitting threes. Yeah. I wish I would have pulled that so we could play it, but
whoever produced that needs a raise.
The NBA just keeps getting. The NBA just uses. They are efficient. They use every resource they got to make their product look super dope. So I can't really the NBA does it again. What else are we gonna say? What else are we gonna say?
Hey, they don't miss.
They don't miss. All right. Last thing on the NBA before we get to NBA Elite Feet. Expectations from now to the All-Star break. What's a crazy prediction or something that you have on your docket that you think is going to happen before All-Star? Or something that you think, like a new All-Star selection or something like that? What do you think?
It's a tough one, man. Couldn't tell you, Damo. Couldn't tell you. I mean, it's all about votes, right?
Not necessarily it's a little bit of both, and then the reserves are coaches' votes. So like the starters are mostly spectator votes for sure, but it's also coaches' votes for the reserves, and then people get injured. You get alternates, nominees. So all right, man. Well, what's that?
I mean, Halliburton's locked in, right? He's been locked in. You think? Was Halliburton locked in before, or what do you think?
No, he's been an All-Star before. He was an All-Star last year.
Okay.
I really think that you're going to see Ant-Man be an All-Star starter this year. I think that's because he deserves it. Nobody's beating LeBron out for most votes. He's going to be in there, and then AD too, which will leave. Golly, I think Steph and Ant-Man are going to be our backcourt starters in the West this year.
Luka's a good one.
Yeah. Luka's a good one, yeah. In that case, gosh, I forgot about him.
So many good players, bro.
Luka and Steph are not getting outvoted. I'll tell you that right now. You know that. So is Ant-Man considered a front court or backcourt player?
Backcourt.
You sure? Small. We'll look at that later. But I think Ant-Man, unless there's some crazy stuff going on, I think is going to be an all-star starter for the first time this year.
You know who could be in the All-Star game? Year one out the gates.
Who's that?
Wemby.
Bro, we've had a long. I love it, but there's been a long-standing like LeBron didn't even make it his first year. You know,
LeBron was not 7'10".
LeBron was averaging 20 and whatever, and his team was better than Wemby's, quite frankly, than they are now.
Yeah, I mean, Wemby. Could he get votes?
Yeah, he can get votes.
He's gonna get some good votes, though. That man's loved, man. Everybody loves him.
I think the last rookie to make the All-Star team was Yao Ming. Chinese, man. They was voting out the wazoo for him. Yeah, I think so. But anyways, let's move on. We got NBA Elite Feet. Hey, bro, you didn't put it in the run the show, dog.
It's cool. I got it right here.
But I want to see it too. Whatever. Come on, let's get it. Let's get it. Run it.
All right, let's start with the first one. We got the LeBron 21 Oregon Ducks.
Ooh, I sent this one to you the other day. These are nasty.
Sure did.
They look comfy too. They look comfy.
They do look comfy. They look pretty old too, but I mean, it's a dope shoe, man. I like I can't tell if that's what kind of material that is.
The suede.
Yeah,
suede.
Okay, it looks suede. The tongue looks suede.
Yeah, it's suede, the upper suede, and then you got I've never seen an Oregon Ducks shoe that didn't look good to me. I'm just being honest. Like they don't miss with these. They don't miss with the Ducks. Like you've seen all the Jordans, you've seen LeBron, you've seen the Kobe's, you've seen the Sabrinas, you've seen the KD's, Kyrie's. I've never seen them miss on the Oregon Ducks colorway. So shout out to them. And this is no exception. So I love these. Next.
No, these are tough. All right, next we got the Adidas Agent Gills. I think these are the MCMs. MCMs, I think.
Wait, was Jalen Hood wearing these?
Yep. Jalen Hood was rocking them.
Ooh, hey. You can't go wrong with these, man. No, these are the MCM ones, definitely. And I mean, you know how it is. Like with these, they're the low tops, but they have a lot of stability. I could wear these and feel comfortable. I love these shoes.
Yeah, man, these are tough. Shout out to Gil. I mean, I was just with him last night with Pay. I'm shooting in that $100,000 competition, man. Saturday. I'm doing it. Gilbert's having a shootout. I'm shooting, bro. $100,000. Why not?
Why not, bro? I would do the same thing if I wasn't working, but it is what it is.
Right.
What it is. Got to be there.
Yeah,
but anyways,
fire, though.
We got next.
Next, we got Halliburton. You know, he's been coming with heat. He's been performing. He's been playing in heat. He's been on fire. These are tough. These are tough, bro, right here.
He does it again. And I don't know if these are actual stocks or they customs, but it don't matter. These are heat, bro. What are you doing?
The Water Malone laces are crazy.
Bro, the Water Malone joints are nuts. And then you got the dashes of color everywhere, the yellow, the pink. And it somehow flows into the jersey too, given that they're wearing white or gold or whatever. I love these, bro. He does it again. They look like pink. They look like pink lemonade, Joe. Pink lemonade.
Yeah, Halliburton has not been playing, man. Been coming with the shoe swag, playing good.
Bro, besides DeMar, his Kobe game is second to none. Besides DeMar, tell you that right now.
Yeah, that's fair. I'll give him that. All right, next we got Trey Murphy rocking the Nike KD 16. NRG, the Aunt Pearls. I like these.
The OG Aunt Pearls. This is a fixture in every KD shoe line. Been there since whatever, but you know these are iconic Aunt Pearls, and they did these ones right once again with the light pink to the dark to the
whitish.
The whitish.
Super light whitish pink.
to the hot pink on the bottom, and then the regular pink on the sole. Bro, they did it again with these. These are nasty. I love these KDs too. They're nice.
You know what colorway would be sick? Just like the Harden 8s, volume 8s. If he did a colorway like this, that shit would be fire.
I think the Harden 8s are going to be nasty regardless. It doesn't matter.
That's fair. That's fair.
Bro, you can make them whatever color. They're going to come out crazy.
That's fair. All right, next we got Dame time. We got the Adidas Dame 8.
Ew. Ew.
The Galaxy boys.
Bro, 3-stripe is stepping up. Sorry. Like, yeah, like top to bottom, Nike's probably better for sure. But we are trying to fight. I love these right here. These aren't even primary signature shoes, and I would rock the hell out of these. They're heat. What do you think about them?
I like them. I like it. They look comfy, and they got the strap. We always talk about it. Any shoes with the strap, are just elite.
Are elite, bro. If you have a strap on the shoe, they better be high level, which usually they are. And these right here with the galaxy print, and then you got the turquoise bottom with the gradient turquoise teal to black on the sole. Nastiness, bro.
Hey, D said no Hardens? Where the Hardens at? Hey, we ran out of colorways.
Hey man, it is what it is. We had to do it.
If he would have dropped a different colorway, we would have put it in here. I promise you.
No question. But like, Harden's going to be in there every week basically. So we have to give him more rest.
Sexy. I'm getting that shoe.
Okay, this one is hard. My favorite ones are probably either the Tyrese Kobe's or the Dames. Can't. I love these right here.
It's between Tyrese. I'm not gonna lie. I like the Aunt Pearls.
Aunt Pearls go crazy. They always go crazy. Always go crazy. The Aunt Pearls always go crazy, bro.
Just because of what Halliburton did, I'm going with the Kobe's, man. I'm rocking with the Kobe. These are sick. These are dope. Colorway sick. These are the best shoes on out of the 5, I think.
Yeah, you're probably right, man. You're probably right. I'm going with the Hallies too. No. I'm going with the Unpros. Unpros.
Yeah, Unpros.
I just don't want to be over here 3-stripe riding. You know what I mean? Just because you see me over here till I die,
Yeah, I mean, you see it. Come on now.
So, all right, let's move on to the next thing. We got Bronny's return. But before that, make sure you guys like and subscribe to the Balls Life Podcast Network channel and turn your notifications on and ring that bell. All right. Now, we talked about this. This was late breaking news last Thursday on the show. Of course, we got to talk about the outcome. Bronny comes out, returns, impresses, plays 17 minutes, and has 3 points, 4 rebounds, 3 steals, and 2 blocks in 17 minutes. Impressed. In spite of that, the SC Trojans fell to Long Beach State 49. No, they're not called the 49ers no more. It's called the Beach. They fell to the Beach 84-79 in overtime. Yeah, bro, they changed it. The school mascot is actually the Sharks, and then the rest of the the athletics is just called the Beach. They're not called the 49ers anymore. Yeah, so
damn, I like the 49ers though. Throwback.
Yeah, you know how it is. Been trying to get away from stuff like that. But Bronny, you could tell he was really rusty on offense. However, automatically became a defensive game changer in here with an impressive chase down block, very good on ball defense, and just really making a difference on that end. After watching this game, what do you think about Bronny and his pro prospects? Seriously.
I mean, I think SC needs him. I think he'll get comfortable over time. We saw glimpses. Beat dude shit up off the backboard. He's athletic as hell. I think he's a top 25 for sure. With what he has going on, I think he could be a top 25. He's good enough, I think, to be that.
I think that he has a narrative in his favor that he is LeBron's son. I think that he is definitely a pro. I think he's going to go up in the draft boards just because of his situations. You know what I mean?
Yeah, we all know that, but
Yeah,
I
but
still think he could hold his weight.
But I think he's going to go up just because of that. But at the same time, he can definitely hold his weight in the way that he has to be like a contributor in the NBA. I think he's most definitely one of those. I think he's can come in and play defense, take care of the ball, and hit open shots, which 90% of them guys out there are role players just like that. And I think that he could fill a role like that from day one. I don't think there's any problem with that. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I also don't think we could judge this game really because Long Beach State has beat a couple good teams. They beat teams on the road. They beat teams on the road, bro. I think they got Michigan early on. They got somebody else. But Long Beach State wins big games. They're known to win big games this season. So, I mean, I could see them beating SC.
Yeah, no question. So my next question.
Here goes his first bucket. Wow.
My next question for you is his first college points. He had 4 points altogether the other day. Hit a 3 and a free throw. But my question for you is like, how far or you think teams will go because we can't forget about what LeBron said. He said that whoever takes my son, expect me to sign with them for at least a year. How far do you think a team will go to get LeBron? Like, are you talking about sacrificing your number 3 pick on Bronny just because you know LeBron will come? Or do you think people will be smarter than that? What do you think?
I think the NBA is going to make sure that they just end up together. He's probably going to end up on the Lakers, bro. He's going to stay in LA. I think they're going to make sure that happens just for the whole NBA narrative and LeBron James, and like it just makes sense. I mean, it's a business decision,
yeah,
and it's going to be sick. I'm excited for it. Or maybe LeBron's going to the Vegas team.
The thing is, the Vegas team is a few years out. Like, we're not going to have the Vegas team for at least another 2-3 years. So that I don't think that's possible. I think Bronny could end up being one of the guys on that team once LeBron. It seems like LeBron's a big, like he's a big contender in that bidding for that franchise, but I don't think they'll ever play together on the Vegas team. You know what I mean? I think it's too far out, but I don't know, man. We'll see.
I like D's opinion. The Cavs. He can go back to the Cavs. That would be dope.
The Cavs are storybook. Trust me, that would be amazing. But they have to do something. Like, they have to get rid of somebody. They have to trade because they already have Garland. They have Donovan. They have Jared Allen, and they got Evan Mobley coming up. That he's going to be up for a possible max extension. Like, they need to get rid of somebody before they can take on LeBron. Even if LeBron's taking a minimum, I don't know, just to be there. But that would be storybook, obviously. His last season in the NBA would be spent on the Cavs with his son.
Bro, that would be insane. Money would be up.
No, they make $1 billion. They would generate $1 billion in revenue. I'm telling you that right now.
Would it be the hottest? Would it be the hottest time in the NBA?
Man, hottest time in the NBA. It would definitely be pretty hot, given the fact that the Cavs are already good. Like, and no matter who they would get rid of, they'll still be good. Like, let's say they decided to trade Donovan Mitchell to free up cap space or whatever. They'll still be good with Darius Garland and Evan Mobley and Jared Allen. Like, with Karis LeVert, they'll still be good. So absolutely.
That's really where he needs to go. It's a lot of young killers over there. He doesn't really have to do too much. I mean, I feel like LeBron's at that age now where he's a good player, but you shouldn't be having to carry the whole team and you shouldn't be putting the team on your back. It's just too much on his body. I don't think you should be doing that.
Okay, last question before we move on to our pop-up shop. Over or under the 10th pick, where do you think Bronny lands? Under 10 or over 10 in the draft?
Over 10.
So he's going to be like in the teens, you think? Like 15
I
or 20?
think he'll be in the teens. Yeah, 25. I think 25 is like the cutoff.
I'll tell you what, bro. Mark my words. If Bronny shows any inkling of offensive prowess in college, he's going to go top 10. They're already, and I'm not saying that's because he deserves it. It's because the narrative, the meat riding that's going to happen, everything.
But it depends who has the top 10 picks. He might
Bro.
fall. He might fall because they want him to go. He doesn't have, he just need to end up at the right spot.
If Bronny averages at least 10 points per game, he's going top 10. Watch. Just watch it. And once again, that is not my, I'm not saying that he deserves to be that high. I'm just saying with this bad draft, there's not a lot of great prospects in here. He could definitely be in that top 10 conversation if he has any type of successful season. I'll tell you that right now. But anyways, let's move on. All right, man, you already know what it is. We talked about it the last few weeks. Pop-up shop, 202 East 4th Street, Santa Ana, California. Balls Life presents a Fresh Goods Santa Ana Pop Shop. We're here till December 22nd, and we got all the goods. All the stuff that you see online, that you see all of our players wearing, it's all in there. And we got some really good deals for you. Make sure you guys stop by for some stocking stuffers, for good gifts for your young boys and girls that play basketball, that don't play basketball, or get one of those oversized hoodies for your girlfriend as a gift, and tell her it was from you. All right, make sure you guys pull up. You like that?
I like that. I like
the oversized hoodie.
Yeah,
the oversized hoodie for I can't wait. I mean, me and Isaac got to pop out and come out for sure before the pop-up shop.
I mean, today I'm headed to OC today. I mean, I might stop by. I'll probably leave earlier. I should probably stop by right now.
It is already the 13th of December, D's, just to let you know.
The month's flying.
I know the month's flying. So make sure you pop out. I'm gonna pull out. We're gonna take some videos and go over there. Even if we don't go today, we can go tomorrow or something.
Yeah.
All right.
Yep. Let's move on. Clip of the week.
Go ahead, brother. You got
I'll go first. I love this video. I ripped. We got Jokic 2.0 in college. What's his name? What's this guy's name? Hold on. 1 second. This dude's a monster right here, Damo. 6'10".
Cap.
His name is Robbie Avila at Indiana State. He's 6'10", 240 pounds, sophomore from Oak Forest.
Bro, he putting on for the Hispanics?
I think so.
Yeah.
I like it.
Robbie Avila, yeah. Hey, man, you know who you remind me of? Speaking of Hispanics?
Who?
You remind me of Bulldog, bro. Bulldog. Just a taller version of Bulldog.
Yeah, Bully was nice.
The Bully got it done. Cal State, baby. Cal State.
Hey, look at this game, though. This is Jokic vibes, man. Just gets it done. He doesn't look like anything crazy, but will give you the business.
Bro, he's gonna be an overseas superstar because first off, he's not that vertical and he's not as tall as Jokic. He's not 6'10". I'm just being honest with you, but he definitely got game and IQ, and you got to respect people like that all the time. You know what I mean? Always respect it. So shout out to him. Last thing is a milestone in the video, one that Isaac actually shot. Shout out to my guy, our guy, Content Magic Boy, Elijah Arenas, eclipsing 1,000 points in his career in like his 10th game of his sophomore season. Now, just for scale, I scored 2,000 points in my entire high school career, and I played over 100 games. He's already done this in his 10th game of his sophomore year of high school. He's already halfway there. This is a crazy milestone for a kid who we're not surprised by it, but how fast is he getting there? He's almost on par with J2 with the scoring. It's crazy.
Yeah, bro, I think he's going to be the face of Adidas one day, but he's nuts.
Inshallah. I hope
he
you're
can
right,
score
bro.
at all levels. He can score at all levels, bro. He's unbelievable. Athletic as shit. He might grow a couple more inches. If that happens, it might be the best ever. He's already 6'6".
This is an adage, and this is something that Rich Isaacs told me one day, and it put my mind at peace of why I wasn't in the NBA. He told me that God makes pros. And what he means by that is I was never built like Elijah Arenas. I was never built like Isaiah Austin or Evan Mobley. Like, those guys are born and built to play some type of professional sport that I wasn't. You know what I mean? Now you have your anomalies like Steve Nash, Trae Young, Steve Nash, but they have a certain very specific skill set that you can't find anywhere on this earth. But 95% of motherfuckers look just like Elijah. 6'6", 6'7", 7-foot wingspan, long ass arms. And that's exactly where we're going to see him one day. And hopefully he's dominating the league, which I think he can.
I agree, Dama.
Okay. Hey, you already know what it is. That's all we have for today. We really appreciate y'all coming through. Make sure you guys are here next week at 4 p.m., our last show before Christmas. So make sure you tune in. My name is Dom.
My name is Isaac.
And this is Streetball. We out.